is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Feeling a bit nervous about the podcast today.
What is it?
But we're just going to keep moving forward with this idea. I think I said something ridiculous on the radio last week about never being involved in team sport. And if you'd like me to play in your team, contact the show.
Awesome.
Now, I thought no one would contact the show.
As it turns out, there's a lot of soccer teams and they are one man short.
They're desperate. So we're going to hear from a few people pitching their team to
Try
me.
these shorts on, see if they fit.
That's what I'm most nervous about. If only I could just cut the oranges. If you want me to come and cut the oranges for your team.
You've got to play.
You got to get out there. You've got a lethal right foot. I've seen you. Seen you fly kick the receptionist a couple of times as you were leaving the
I would
office.
never do that twice. Good one, guys.
Sounds like the first joke ever told.
Enjoy the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about this show, mate, because don't worry, things are going to heat up when this hits your screen in August. Made in Bondi. The promo shot has kind of got guys and girls hanging around a swimming pool that I don't believe exists, with Bondi in the background, which is awesome, and their shirts are really undone and the girls are all midriff and skin and sexed up. We need to talk about what's going on here, because these shows, of course, there's plenty of them and they're all around the world, but Fitz, you were saying maybe they're not even really from Bondi.
Well, no, there was in the Sunday Telegraph yesterday, it was saying that they were... Majority of them aren't even from Bondi, and a majority of the show was filmed down at Brighton Le Sands.
You're kidding me. If we blur the background, we just need some sand? Is that the idea?
I don't know. That they initially set their sights high. They tried to get model Montana Cox, which is a great idea because I think she's from Melbourne.
She wouldn't do it. Yep.
Designer Sophie Coote. Does anyone know? So, has anyone worn a Coote dress?
She has a business called Sir, I think. Yeah, she's great.
They tried to get Pilates instructor Bernadette Fay, but all these socialites, they didn't want anything to do with it. Nobody wants anything to do with it. So they've had to hire people that aren't from Bondi, shoot it down at Brighton Le Sands, and apparently some participants are getting paid as little as $240 a day.
Bang, that's it. We'll offer you a role. Can we have a listen to some of the show here, Jess? What do you got?
My ex-girlfriend, I cheated on her.
It does hurt to see him with another girl.
I don't have any reason not to trust him.
I think he's a snake.
Let's have some fun.
I usually get what I want.
What does anyone else give a...
Welcome to Bondi.
Sounds like the same person editing Married at First Sight is also on the job for that one.
But
just the samurai sword.
Can I say it's obviously not for us? It's obviously for an international audience, isn't it?
Well, no, it is for us, mate. I can't wait to see this show.
Can we get Ollie in? Ollie, who works on the show, does he know any of the contestants?
Yeah.
Can you come?
Ollie knows Lawson Mahoney. So he's a model, is he, Ollie? I mean, he's a good-looking rooster.
I mean,
He looks like Troy Sivan.
He's got the model tag in his Instagram bio, so I don't know how genuine model is, but he's the one in that audio we just heard. He's the one that said, I cheated with my girlfriend with another girl, so I think he's going to be part of quite a bit of the main drama story.
So when you know this guy, right?
Yeah.
So is the history of him like a controversial love rat kind of guy, or it's just what he'll be on the show?
Mum and Dad had quite a bit of money.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, gotcha.
Like it says here, he's loud, funny and relatable, yet he has access to yachts and fast cars. So there you go.
So that's how he got on the show.
Very relatable. No, he's really nice though. He was like a nice guy in school. But
you didn't want to do the show?
Well, I thought initially when I saw him on the show, I'm like, oh, gee, he's winning at life, getting paid to gallivant around Bondi. But then, as you said, Fitz, they only got paid like $200 for the whole day, so maybe not.
I mean, this girl here, Isabella, I mean, she is what has been described as the ultimate Bondi it girl, and she has come out and said that she loves life to be completely chaotic.
It's
so
Ollie,
welcome to madness.
If they asked you, would you go on a show like this, Hole? Would you consider it?
I think I'd be disowned.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
would.
probably wouldn't mind the first time, but yeah, I think there's a lot. He's already copping heaps of flack from everyone at school, commenting now, going like, "Oh, you loser," or like,
But do you know
get a
what?
job, go to uni.
If you're getting people who aren't from Bondi, don't call the show Made in Bondi.
Well, it is made there. Maybe this is where it's edited. What about Pippa? She's a distillery apprentice. She lives in the heart of Paddington in her parents' luxury home, and she knows that she's privileged but prides herself on building her career.
This is
Well, if
absolute.
you're actually building a career, you're not going to go on this show, love.
What
Just
were some of
quietly.
the other ones that we had? We're local shows. What was the Byron? The Byron
there was
Bays.
the Shire, wasn't there, ages ago? The Shire.
Yeah, the Shire. The Byron Bays was the big one, which had so much talk about it, which has a similar feel to this. But it was the worst TV
It was
I think
horrific.
I've ever locked onto.
It was
and it only
horrific.
lasted one season. They went. Did they go? They didn't go a second season, did they? The audience wasn't there.
Do you know that the sad thing is though, my wife is going to love this show.
I will too.
My wife will love this show. Lisa, Inga, and BJ will all catch up and watch this show together.
And fall in love with your mate Lawson. I'd say that's how it's going to roll out, Ollie. So there you go. Bag it all you want.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
When it comes to sporting heroes, Paris is full of them. But locally, we've got our own hero to be. And that's Kate Ritchie. She put her hand up and said, I've never really been part of a team sport. Who would let me into their soccer team? Knock, knock, knock at the door of every soccer team in Sydney.
Fitzy, I didn't put my hand up. What I did...
This is so good.
No, what I did was I was musing, I suppose, about the
Yes,
fact that
yes.
I was working from a very young age, wasn't part of team sport, although I did do a bit of dancing, but it was different. And now that my daughter is playing soccer, I find myself on the sideline thinking... I love this. I
want to be
didn't get the
included.
opportunity to run on for the Macarthur Rams where my brother played many years ago in Campbelltown.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd like a crack.
Here's a couple of things for you. I think you've got a couple of attributes. First of all, are you a lefty or a righty, Kate? Do you kick with the left or right?
I mean, I can do both, but best with my right.
Okay, you strike with the right. The other thing as well, I've seen you elbow a lot of employees around here in the Nova office. You've got to use your elbows quite a bit to get into the best position for the football. So
Yeah.
I think
That does make me nervous, though, because I do have say I don't want to play. This is generally with anything,
Yep.
whether it's chess or Uno or probably soccer. Oh, I don't want to play. I'm not that interested. And then when I get out there...
Oh, white line fever. And she's ready to go. I'm not sure about you in shorts at this time of the year, but anyway, we want to know if there is a...
Don't, because I have been thinking about the shorts.
I know you have.
Because we put the call out. Would you like me to
Wear shorts.
just come and have a game? I mean, no, let's not put the pressure on it.
God, if
put
you
the
wear
pressure on it.
shorts, you'll be on front page of the Maily Dale for sure.
Kate Ritchie,
Right.
just quickly, before we go to the callers that are saying we'd love Kate Ritchie to be part of the team, I just want you to know that here at the Fitzy and Whipper Kate Ritchie show and also the broader Nova team, we are all in behind this. So the minute you pull the trigger, we are right behind you. It'll be big.
What if it's on a weekend?
Yeah,
you guys aren't
no,
gonna
we're
rock
all
up?
in.
Yeah,
Family,
yeah,
No.
fireworks, cheer squads, banners.
Okay.
We're going out to Menai. Melissa, what's the local Menai team called, Melissa?
We're called the Menai Hawks, Senior H Division.
Right.
Senior age. So what is that skill level wise?
Oh no, brand new team last year. About 95% of the team haven't played before until last year.
Perfect.
We're
That's perfect.
35 to 45-year-olds.
Ooh, just in.
We better make it quick. I can see 46 is on the horizon.
Wow.
Okay.
Melissa, what does it look like, your team? I mean, have you had a couple of wins lately, or are you really battling?
Yeah, last year we hadn't won any games, but this year we are now pushed our way up to third, and we've won a lot of like every sort of second game we get a win in.
Great.
But
Yeah.
we've improved, but it's just a fun, supportive team,
Great.
and we have a great time. At the end of each game, we have a fireball shot that pulls our team
Well, I
song.
might have to sit that one out.
That sounds good.
But what do you think, apart from the fireball, what do you think I could bring to the team?
I think just your energy and your, happy nature. I think it'd be really a lot of fun.
Well, you
It's a lot of
haven't,
fun.
you haven't met me in the mornings,
Well
Melissa.
There you go.
Thank
so
you.
Melissa's H division at Long Bay then. So let's go. Oh, sorry,
Menai.
Menai. Let's go to Maria now in Engadine. Who do you play for, Maria?
Oh, hi, guys. Well, I coach the Martin Hammers teams, and we actually played Menai yesterday.
Oh, did you win? Who won yesterday's game?
We did win. We
The
did win.
Hammers. Stop hammer time. How often do you say that?
No, we don't say
Okay,
that.
cool.
No, thank goodness.
Collaborate and listen.
Can
Would
you
that be an option?
stay out of it? Maria, if I was to play a game for the Martin Hammers, what kind of position could you see me in?
Oh, we could put you probably in the wings, or you can have a go up front as a striker, have a bit of fun. We're in there for the laugh.
Oh, you're in there for the laughs. Great. We'll put Kate up
we
the
laugh
front
at each other every week.
so we can all have a good lol.
But no fireball
Maria.
offering at this stage.
Okay.
So
Maria,
thanks, Maria.
Do you give them a serve every now and then, Maria, if they're not playing well, or is it all
No,
pretty...
not really. We're in there for the kicks and giggles, really, and
Yeah,
look
good
forward
on
to
you.
the drink after the game.
Oh,
So,
that's-
yeah.
seems to be about the grog.
There's a theme forming here.
Oh, let's go to Norman. No, there's a team in Normanhurst. Claire, what are you called?
Hey, we're called Normanhurst Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles.
Over 40s. Yeah.
Oh, is that
Forget about the Hawks. You want to soar like an eagle, Kate.
well, but how can I soar like an eagle when I'm continually surrounded by turkeys?
I hear you. But we've got a place in our team for you, Kate.
What is
Do
it,
you?
left, right, out?
Who's your
No.
gun player, Claire? Who's your striker that scores for you most weeks?
We have Rachel, who's got a few of our goals. We have Christina up front, but I think Kate can get in there and
I know, but I
give us
wouldn't
a few goals.
I wouldn't want to offend anyone. You know, there's always that hierarchy and dynamic
More like
within a
defend.
team. Like, what if I just
No.
come in and I'm some kind of star player?
It's just
I
one
get
week,
the-
mate.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Claire, the thing we haven't
the
been... what we haven't been speaking about, and Kate, you said this is very important, what does your jersey look like?
It's lovely. It's blue and white. It's very attractive, Kate. It would look good on you.
Okay, so you're Scottish, Claire, I take it,
I am.
correct?
Well, that's
Yeah,
my.
that's
That could be good for having a Richie on the team.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
good.
so. And your competitive spirit would fit well. We love that. We love somebody that can get on there and can yell as well, Kate.
So,
She's the
Claire,
well-placed there.
being Scottish, you use your head on and off the pitch, is that correct?
Of course.
Oh, my God. Thanks, Claire. Sam in North Turramurra, hello.
Hello, guys. How are we?
What's the team
Hi,
called, Sam?
We play for North Turramurra Football Club.
Yep.
So the team clubs are all the Magpies, but we've created our own little team, the Sparkles.
Oh, the Sparkles.
So we bring out the face glitter, we bring out the gems on our hats. We've got the bright pink socks. It's all about fun.
And you're a soccer team?
Great.
Yeah, we are. We love it. It's honestly beautiful bunch of ladies. Half the team are brand new this year. We don't care. We just want to get out on the field.
Get
That's
bedazzled.
actually sounding
Sparkles
quite
on the field and
inviting.
sparkles off the field.
And
we
do-
love our, drinks afterwards too. So yes, Kate, it is a common theme.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of thinking I need to take a wide berth. As far as the Magpies go, that connection with, the I followed the Magpies.
Oh, there you go. So the club is black and white stripes, and then we bring our pink and our sparkles.
Okay, are the
We actively-
stripes horizontal or vertical?
Oh, my gosh.
They're the flattering type.
Okay, good. Up and down.
Yeah,
A bit-
yeah.
Okay.
Lot to think about there.
You have got so many options there, Kate Ritchie. You've got the Menai Hawks, the Martin FC Hammers, the Normanhurst Eagles, and the North Turramurra Sparkles. This is great.
And I think the list is growing. Can people still get involved?
Yeah, we're not making an announcement now, are we? Does Kate have a decision now,
I
Tommy?
think we'll announce in the next day or so.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And the announcement will be Kate's got way too nervous and she's not playing.
She's pulled out. She's turned up in the Sparkles.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Fitz, let's talk Olympics.
Oh, can we have some Olympics music, please, Jess? Oh, you're going French music, understandable. It looks magnificent over there. The sun is shining again in France after their opening ceremony where there was quite a bit of rain.
Yeah, it was a bit grey, wasn't it?
It was a little bit grey, but they pushed on beautifully, and some of the images were just extraordinary. The one of sort of the smoked fireworks or pyrotechnics on the bridge with the French colours of the flag, it just looked amazing. Not to mention the beautiful Celine Dion.
Well said, mate.
She was
She's
incredible. incredible. Fitzy, I thought of you actually when I liked it because it looked different for a change.
Yeah.
It wasn't in a stadium, and I found myself thinking of you, Fitzy, wondering what you were thinking when they had those really hardcore guitarists rocking out on the side of the, I don't even know what building that was, and I thought, this would be right up Fitzy's alley.
I thought of Fitzy when the dancer came out and his plums fell out the bottom of his shorts. If you saw that as well, which made international TV. Unfortunately, they were a bit short and a little tight, and one nut slipped out the side there. But
it's interesting to see how the media cover the Olympics. Preparing for the show yesterday, I just went through all the different publications and I went on the internet and I just was looking at headlines of the Olympics. They're so different. So news.com.au, right? And I know it's all about clickbait these days, but their most read stories, these are the headlines. Outrageous sexist call ruins golden moment at the Olympics. Number 2, unforgivable ceremony blunder stuns the world. Number 3, AFL legend slams detail in opening ceremony.
Yeah, really good point. Everyone wants to know what an AFL legend thought of it.
Number 4, world reacts to the worst ever ceremony.
Oh my God.
And number 5, dark stain. World turns on the Olympics. It's just all negative.
What are you talking about?
Then you go to the Sydney Morning Herald and their top ones. And this is what this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Titmussil's greatness by winning race of the century in Paris.
Bang.
Oh, you mean some details?
Yeah, and well sold though. Positive sell.
Flawless foursome. Australia women win 4th consecutive relay gold. The other gold medal that we won, she'd already decided to retire. Now Grace Brown has won her first Olympic gold medal. Then, guys, I flick over to the Maily Dale and on their homepage there was a headline that said glamorous Olympic swimmer who went viral shocks the world with surprise announcement moments before the first race. I get sucked in, I click on it. It's a Paraguayan swimmer by the name of Luana Alonso. She finishes 6th in her heat.
I saw that. I was a sucker for this one.
So she doesn't make the semis. She decides to retire at the age of 20. Then they put up 6 photos of her in her bikini whip, and you wouldn't believe it, she's quite attractive.
I see why we are on her.
Did you even see the photograph? And this is free of judgment. I saw one of the 6 photos they popped up, Fitzy, and it was her from behind at the Tokyo Olympics.
How was that?
And I mean, fit.
Yep.
Fit, but the thing is, she can't swim. She can't get through the semis.
She's anaconda.
But it doesn't seem to matter.
Did her bum retire also? Is that
people are hoping not.
No.
Then you get sucked into a rabbit hole and you find out that
How long did you look at her for, mate?
No. A lot of the Olympians are actually joining OnlyFans to fund their training.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Are they? Yeah, so there's a lot of divers, and the divers say, look, we don't go explicit, but all those shots of the divers and they're doing all the flips and their faces all over the shop. Apparently, people are prepared to pay $30 a month to see those photos up close.
So there's a diver face fetish, is there? I mean, yes. I know we spoke about toes and feet last week on the show, but I didn't know diver face was something.
From Great Britain, Jack Lauer gets a lot of money on OnlyFans, and he said, I have to do it to fund I only get around about $25,000 a year for my training.
Is he the diver, Jack Lauer, the guy that knits? Or have I got them all mixed up?
Is he a knitter?
Oh, amazing. Remember during the last Olympics?
Pay OnlyFans just to see him knit.
I just want to watch a guy knit.
Yeah. He's dropped a stitch.
I have a feeling Jack wouldn't be interested in me, though.
He would be.
No.
He definitely would be.
No. I think there's deep dive in that.
The Canadian pole vaulter, Alicia Newman, she does it. We have a basketballer. She's not on the Australian side, but Liz Cambage.
Yeah.
She's got her OnlyFans as well. They make a lot of money from that.
Well, I guess if you're funding a sporting career that we know they are not paid equivalent to the amount of work they do, then it would make sense.
Yeah, but it would be weird if you're at the Olympics and you've got to keep working on the side and you check on the diver to see if he's doing some prep in the rooms before he heads for the 10 metre and he's there in his Speedos knitting.
Yeah.
Just in the corner getting content.
Well, an update for everyone, if you've just woken up this morning. No bikini shots on this show. Jessica Fox has won Australia a gold medal, which was unbelievable because she was coming 8th after the semis and she did an unbelievable run to win gold. The Matildas were 5-2 down to Zambia, came back and won 6-5.
Great effort.
Awesome.
Ariane Titmus, and also we've got Molly O'Callaghan smashed it in the semis of the 200 freestyle. So those will be tomorrow morning.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
It was fitting for one of our greatest athletes of all time to kick off our medal tally over in Paris. Ariane Titmus, 400 metre freestyle. She has now made it into the 200 metre freestyle final with Molly O'Callaghan. Tomorrow morning, I dare say, there'll be another gold coming to Australia. You know, the one thing, I get emotional watching this. I can only imagine what the families are going through in the stands. This man, well, he did it in Tokyo and he's probably crying again now, but Steve Titmus, the father of Ariane, joins us right now. Stevie!
Oh, good morning, guys. How you going? Look, the only problem I've got at the moment is my voice is slowly coming back after all of the cheering last night, but hopefully I've told it to hang in there for you guys.
Oh, Steve, you know what? I looked in the paper this morning and there's a photo of you and your beautiful daughter hugging it out, and I just thought, how many times have you hugged? You've gone from, when I say that, I mean, here you are and you've got a baby girl at one stage and the next thing you know, she's the biggest star in the country. You know, what a moment on the world stage.
Look, you're right, you know, and before the race last night, we actually, the three of us, Rob and Mia, Arnie's sister and I, we sat by the pool and there's 20,000 people in this extraordinary La Defense arena that they've put together with a drop-in pool. And we sat there and we talked about when Arnie first learned to swim. We talked about the move from Tasmania up to Queensland nearly 10 years ago. So we reminisced about the past and we thought, wow, who would ever have thought that here we were on the greatest stage on earth, and our daughter was about to swim, and we still call her Bub, you know, and here she is about to swim in a race where, you know, it was billed to stop the nation, or at least wake up the nation, if you like, in the early hours of the morning, and then for her to actually pull it off as she did last night was just a moment in time where you think there are moments in your life that shape how everything pans out for you.
Gives me goosebumps.
From birth to the end, and that was one of the moments last night.
Oh, you talking about that? She's such a credit to you. And I was watching her this morning. I was standing in the office, obviously post swim for her, and she's headed off to bed, hopefully for a very good night's sleep. But it's so nice to hear you share those stories because I'm guessing that reflecting on where she's come from is what makes her the most beautifully grounded athlete that we've seen.
Look, I tell you, I'll let you in on a bit of a, the thing. After the swim last night, the hug we had, the three of us, was the first time we'd had physical contact for 6 weeks because after the trials, Arnie headed off with the Australian team to France. But then, so that was our contact. We had a very brief conversation last night. But then this morning, we every day we'll have a FaceTime with Arnie and. She came on the phone and we said, once again, congratulations, how wonderful. But then the conversation just turned around, as it normally does. We don't talk about swimming. She wanted to know about, how were Nanny and Pa going? How was the dog? How was, everything sort of shaping up? How are we going? Isn't it amazing, this stadium? And we spoke about that Arnie felt a lot of relief with winning that 400, and now she's just soaking up the extraordinary atmosphere and soaking up these Paris Olympic Games because crowds weren't allowed to go to Tokyo. Of course. So she's really soaking it up. She's extremely relaxed.
Yeah.
Unbelievably
so, Steve, if
relaxed.
I ask you the question...
I can't get over. She looks cool and
doesn't
calm.
she?
Yeah, cool as a cucumber.
In terms of her routine and what she's like before a big event, to consider the 200 final is tomorrow, will she sleep tonight? Is she in a great headspace where she can actually have a chance to relax?
Yeah, the critical thing is getting enough rest. That's the crucial thing. And there's two things. How do you back up from a 400 to then swim a 200? In the heat this morning, she looked pretty good, a lot better than what we thought she'd look after the huge high of winning the 400. And then tonight's semi-final, she looked really good in the pool. And, her and Molly looked great. And it's a great showdown for tomorrow night. But critical for both the girls will be how they sleep tonight. Now, tomorrow, this is not about times when you get to the Olympic Games. It's about who touches the wall first, obviously, and who puts the race plan together the best. Any one of 5 girls in that race tomorrow can win it.
Yep. Yeah.
So it's going to be a matter of who pulls it all together correctly tomorrow night. And look, obviously we're biased. We want a 1-2 for Australia. Yeah. And, obviously from our point of view, we'd like to see Arnie touch the wall first. But a 1-2 for Australia tomorrow night will be just absolutely fantastic.
How's her coach going, Dean Boxall? Has he picked up an official yet and thrown them 20 metres down into the pool or something? Is he ripping fences out yet? Is he at that point, Steve?
Look, I don't think so. I know a lot of people talk about Dean and how he behaves. Look, we don't mind, what he does. That's how he is. We know him really well, and he's just passionate. He's just enthusiastic.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Remember Laurie Lawrence, Steve? He was slapping people.
Oh, Laurie's fantastic. Actually, Laurie's sent me a couple of notes since the 400 last night, and he loves Dino and he loves Arnie and how she's swimming. And I'll tell you one thing that we're really amazed about last night is that when Arnie came round after the medal presentation, the crowd was just roaring, and the world acceptance of our daughter and the love for her has really been humbling and really been probably the most proudest that it's been, because she's been so so well received as not just a swimmer but as a person, and that is what we're enormously proud of.
That's beautiful, Steve. And the fact that you've taken the time out of you at the Moulin Rouge each night, you've dragged yourself out of away from the dancing
French
girls.
French cuisine. Any snails yet for you, Steve? Or?
Look, I've had one snail. I sort of might leave it at that. Went to the Moulin Rouge the other night.
Yeah, of course you
what
did.
a fantastic show that is.
We're all worried about your daughter's preparation before the big swim tomorrow, but I don't know if you're going to sleep.
No.
It's in the middle of the night. You're in the back of a cab somewhere.
He's lost. Steve's
What
lost.
is going on?
Actually, don't laugh. I think the driver is lost. He's on the phone trying to talk to someone. We're going down a bit of a dark street.
We're
trying to take me back to the hotel.
This could be your last interview, Steve.
I know. We'll see you. We
This could
might
be it,
not
guys.
see you poolside tomorrow.
Mate, we send out all our love, and we are so excited for tomorrow, mate. We really are. Congratulations to the family.
Oh, look, thanks, guys. Really great. And look, for all of the support that's coming from Australia. We feel the energy, and it's fantastic. And thank you all so much. It's just terrific.
Awesome.
Right
Good
on,
luck, mate.
Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Good luck.
Good on you guys.
See you, buddy.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let me sing. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Song.
Bit of a twist on it, guys. We're going to give it a run. No, bit of a twist on it. So what we're going to do, I am going to give you the artist. You need to give me a song by the artist. That is the twist on song.
I like the twist.
So we can do a bit of a warm-up round as we normally do for song. So I will say a name like Britney Spears.
Toxic.
Bang.
Circus.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Only if you ask nicely, Tom.
Good luck, baby.
Exactly. Very easy game, guys.
Was that the warm-up round?
You want a piece of me?
I like this one.
It's a great song. Tommy, can we play this song?
Oh, yeah. Like it.
I like it. Big attitude here from Britney on this one.
Okay.
Leave me alone. That's me breaking it down. I've sung it really loud in the car.
That is a great song. Okay, so through the next round, everybody, you understand how the game is clearly played. The artist I'm giving you right now is a guy by the name of Justin Timberlake.
Crimea River.
Yep.
Back.
Yes.
Can't Stop the Feeling.
No, you cannot, Tom.
From the Trolls soundtrack.
Congratulations.
What a great movie.
Could have gone with Senorita.
Yeah, I love that movie, especially when you've seen it 200 times.
Trolls. Senorita, great song. All right, we're doing well. We move through to the next round, guys. Going local. The band is In Excess.
Oh, What You Need.
What You Need.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm having a mental blank.
I Need You Tonight.
Need You Tonight. What is their biggest song, do you think?
Oh,
come on, Kate.
Never tear us apart.
There it is.
Oh my! This is disgusting.
She landed.
This is disgusting.
What else
when
you got in there?
Your eyes divert down to his sheet, and he's showing you.
He's not showing me. He's not.
If you want to have a shallow win, you can have a shallow win.
Can I tell you how bad my eye? I will have my eyes tested on
you're
air
still looking,
to prove
and then you get
that
the answer.
I'm searching over that. All I can see is a photo of some guy that's going to be on that Bondi show.
Just give her the rest. Give her the rest of
What
the
are you
sheet.
talking
I
about,
wouldn't
Ryan?
want to go head to head with her. Let's do this.
Don't write yourself off. Here we go. The artist is the beautiful Missy Higgins.
Scar.
Oh,
Bang.
Gosh, good. I know Missy Higgins. Come on.
What do you got, mate? I know what you're thinking of, Tom.
Oh,
go for it, Tom.
Generous, Tom.
Where I stand, where I stood, where I stood.
And Special 2.
Bang. Thank you, Tom. What a great song that is.
Why is it so obvious when you hear the answers or read the answers, depending on where you're getting them from?
Sound of White. What an album. Okay, here we go. It's getting a little trickier now. The artist is Phil Collins.
In the Air Tonight.
Ryan James. Ryan James.
Easy Lover.
Oh my gosh.
Easy Lover. She's a huge Phil Collins fan.
I'm out.
Tom, you're seriously out.
Yeah,
What
I'm
about
out.
Against All Odds?
Yeah, I didn't.
Tommy.
Sorry.
I've got my thing on. What are these called when the
Blinkers.
horses have their blinkers on? I'm not looking.
Give her the next sheet.
Oh,
come on.
So many classics.
So many.
Okay, you're going to need to be quick now because it's
good
getting
luck,
tougher.
Fitzy.
Good luck, Kate. This will be a one-hit wonder, and you've got the sheet in front of you, so I'll try to get in first.
All right, Fitz, you need to be lightning fast on this.
Here we go.
The artist is Vanilla Ice.
I said baby.
Wow.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song.
Oh, is it not Play That Funky Music?
No, that's a massive song.
Yeah, it was Teenage Mutant
Ninja Rap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sorry, Tom. He needed to say Ninja Rap himself,
no.
or do we have
Ninja
a winner?
Rap.
No, he's still in.
I'm going to let you through. Okay, let's do this.
You're
I hope you would,
through.
because it's correct.
You didn't know the name of the song. Here we go. We move to the bonus round.
Oh, God, he's looking.
Here we go. Got to be quick. Natalie Imbruglia.
Torn. Yes.
Oh, I'll get another one.
What's their other song, mate?
You're Googling.
You can't Google. Eyes up. What do you got? Oh, he's still looking.
Shiver.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Jess, have you
we're-
got
next
Shiver?
one.
Okay, we move on. I accept his Google. Lou
You're
Be-
a big cheat.
Lou Bega.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Kate Ritchie, you should have been listening.
I wasn't listening.
No, you weren't, mate. You've got to be game face. Ryan James. I don't think there's another option for Lou Bega. Wow.
What you are, you know what, Fitzy, next week I challenge you to win that game fair and square.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Did you ever get a job and you had absolutely no idea what you were doing?
Radio?
13, 24, 10.
It started about 12 months ago.
When
for me.
when are we going to work out what we're meant to be doing? I'm still trying to put the pieces together.
I do love the panic of, oh my gosh, what am I... First day on the job, you rock up and you're like, oh my, what am I doing here?
I know, I'm in over my head.
13, 24, 10 if this has happened to you. This one's a bit extreme though, because Nathan Chambers has decided to represent his fiancée Dorothy Pearce in an upcoming court case. Thing is though, he doesn't have his licence. He's never done it before. and he's been charged because they found out, the judge that was doing the case has found out, he's going, oh, the wording on this is a bit weird. They found out that he's been going through the whole case. This was about halfway through before he got busted. He's been using ChatGPT for his filings the whole time.
Wow. Just getting the computer to make it up.
He was doing all right for a while there.
And isn't that the scary thing, that you can get halfway through a criminal case and still be managing with ChatGPT?
It's phenomenal, isn't it? Like, you can actually just bring your computer to work.
In his filings, there was some big words in there by Nathan, but when the judge quizzed him on a couple of things, the bloke was in court a little bit confused about where the questioning was going.
It's annoying when you have to write the question into the computer.
Yeah.
Can I have
hang on a second.
Can I have a moment? Type.
But imagine the fear and the blood running from your body where you think you're doing okay, and then they just start asking you questions live.
Yeah, and you're cooked on the spot.
Do you know the worst thing about it? He charged his fiancée $14,000 for his work. So now
Charged his fiancée?
Why is he doing it in the first place? Is she unwell or something? I mean, we're not getting all the details here. Was he desperate?
It's a contempt here. Oh, no, that's him. He's obviously been done for contempt. What am I talking about?
And who's representing him?
It's a probate case. This is the thing. But then the judge has done some investigating, found out he doesn't have his licence. Then he's got drug charges. They're actually looking for him. So he's in a fair bit of trouble now. He'll probably end up in jail.
You know, I had a job as a project manager, and I got it through a mate's dad. And literally, I would sit in these meetings and I had to take the minutes and I had no idea what I was talking about.
What kind of projects were you managing?
They were like big projects,
but
like $200 million commercial high-rise buildings.
Oh, building.
Yeah,
but I thought you meant like, I don't know.
No.
A party.
Did you even know the formalities of a meeting? Like,
no.
Did you know, you didn't know what to write down?
Anything. And I would just fall asleep in the meeting. So to keep myself awake, I'd drink water and eat all the cookies. So I just looked like the fat guy who'd make his way through the cookies the entire time.
You looked like that guy, did you? Or you were that guy?
I certainly didn't. I certainly wasn't him, guys. I just looked.
I vaguely represented a fat guy eating the cookies. No, you were weird.
What are you talking about?
I don't think everyone else in the room is going, do you know what that guy looks like?
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.